Oh, hi.
Hey, house guests! Welcome to today's Big Brother Canada 11 Digital Daily Update.
Whoa, the height of the hair is
You can
for
barely fit in the
real.
frame. We're
Right?
gonna need to adjust this a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Need a little more headroom for that hair.
Maybe I should tamp it down a little.
No, I like it.
Thanks.
Well,
Oh.
our house guests of the day are Shane Wright, Lori McIntyre, and Angie Vega.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you all so much for
Wonderful.
the support. We could not do this without you, and we appreciate it so much.
So much.
Yes. And if you guys are watching this and you want to be house guests today, check out our Patreon link in the info box below. It's only $1 for a holla.
It's a bargain.
Yeah. So we're getting down to it. We're down to the final five, of course. When we left off yesterday, Anika, the HOH, had nominated Claudia and Renee for eviction. Claudia was her target, but Ty had other plans.
Because he won the veto.
Again.
I stole the TV.
Yeah. So Ty is planning to use the power veto on Claudia because they have one of the most toxic, insane showmances we've ever seen.
Don't say showmance. You'll get in trouble.
Use-mans.
Yeah.
Use-mans. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I didn't say showmans.
We don't say showmans, do we?
Well, Anika was not happy at the prospect of Ty using the veto. First of all, he promised her he wouldn't do that before the veto competition. But also,
it tore him up to look in her eyes and lie to her.
I'm sure it really did. But also, with Claudia coming off the block, that only leaves one option to go up on the block.
Oh, would that be Daniel C?
Daniel C. Anika's going to have to put up her bestie, Daniel C. So Ty is already telling Daniel, I'm going to keep you. But it was confusing for us viewers because he's supposed to have a final three deal with Claudia and Renee. Who knows what he's actually going to do? Oh, he picked out a toy.
Oh, I think we know.
Yeah, so we have some clarity today, which we'll get to. So let's talk about today's digital daily. It's day 59 in the Big Brother house.
Day 59. It's only 11 more days.
Oh my goodness.
Can you believe it?
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was 70 on the dot or if it was like,
I think it's 70.
It's a week from Thursday, so whatever that works out to be.
I think it's 70.
All right. I believe you. So turns out,
or 69, I don't know.
They did have the power veto ceremony. Ty did use it on Claudia.
Okay.
So Daniel is now nominated next to Renee. All right. I like the Einstein picture. We also find out that the house guests are still on Slap. This is day 4 of Slap, and they are struggling.
They are dying, Big Brother.
Man, they really
they never were deprived of anything in their lives.
They really would have struggled during an old school season with like people doing week after week of Slap, like sometimes weeks in a row.
What's up with Canada? Do they not know what margarine is?
I don't
know.
They
were so freaking confused. They were like, margarine? What's
maybe
that?
They call it something else, or maybe they just don't use it that much in Canada. I don't know, but
do you guys have margarine up there or what?
I don't know, but it seemed like the library was also locked because they were like, we just want to play pool and we can't even do that.
Were they punished the whole time from that?
I don't know. I don't know what the deal was. They still don't know why they were on Slap. We don't know why they were on Slap.
Just because.
I mean, I think, and one of them threw this out there, it could be because of like the Wendy's thing, which I think means they did the Wendy's points, whatever that was.
Oh.
So I guess maybe they were like buying things with their points or something like that. It sounded like at one point.
I don't know.
Yeah, it sounded like at one point Ty and Claudia were like whispering about it, but I couldn't make out exactly what they were saying.
Maybe they were like, you better not say a damn word about this or we're going to kill you.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it changed the course of the game at all, whatever it was.
Maybe they got something, like they took money, but they had to like go on Slop or something because they used their points like to get the money.
Because they still seem confused why they're on Slop in the first place. I don't think it was anything
Didn't
like
I
that.
tell you that Wendy's thing was going to be a freaking bust?
Yeah. Well, today's digital daily, I have to mention too, was only an hour and 6 minutes because I feel like they were trying to work around things.
Yeah.
So.
You shut up about the Wendy's.
I guess we'll see that on the show this week.
We can't use that.
Right. So, okay. During this daily, we find out what's going on. Ty and Claudia are chatting. It was audio only at first. We couldn't see them at first.
And mumble only.
Well, that's always. So Ty tells Claudia, I had a talk with Renee. And Renee knows that she's done. She knows she's going. No!
Is there any chance of Ty doing a complete blindside of the entire house and on eviction day, evicting Daniel C. and keeping Renee and shocking everybody so much because he wants to distract them during the HOH competition?
I don't think so.
That would
I don't
be
think
nuts,
that's part
right?
of his plan. It would be nuts, but I don't think that's what's happening here.
Oh.
But our sweet Renee looks like she's donezo.
Our loose-hipped Renee.
Yeah, so
I love watching her walk around the house.
It's weird. So Claudia says, I talked to Renee too, and I was telling her, be proud of your game, blah, blah, blah. All that like BS that people don't want to hear when they're about to leave. Also, Claudia seems way too cool with Renee leaving this week.
Because she just got saved by her use Vance.
But like, I can't. Like, why, Claudia? Your freaking Usemance is now taking out two of your like best friends back to back here.
Renee, she never really had the connection that she had with Shania.
Still though, that's one of her girly pops.
And when Shania left, she was just like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to cut you. Crazy.
So yeah, Renee is in a lot of trouble here, and Claudia seems fine with it. And Renee wants some alone time, and Ty is like kind of annoyed that Renee wants alone time, and he's like, if she's upset, that's on her. Like she did this to herself.
Hello. How about when you wanted alone time, when you thought you were a lone wolf working there, and you didn't want to talk to Renee when she was HOH, and you just wanted to be in your bedroom, in your bed, doing Ty things.
Yeah. So Ty is explaining to Claudia, I mean, this seems like something they've already worked out between the two of them, but he's just like going over the points again. Thankfully, we get to hear them. So Ty says, I don't want to vote out Daniel because if I do, I'll be the only guy left. I don't want to give the girls a chance to all team up against me and like make it easier for them. I can't believe the girls had like such a huge swing at one point, and now it's totally gone.
Yeah.
But anyway,
like a bad baseball game where you're up like 16-0, and then all of a sudden you're like
2-out rally
losing. Yeah.
So yeah, that wasn't the only reason. He also said Daniel has looked out for me at times throughout this game. Renee has never looked out for me. So, which I mean is true. But Ty drops a ball game during this conversation. Boo!
And then did Claudia go, okay.
I don't know, but then that was the end of that. I mean, actually, they did talk a little bit more, and this was when they were whispering about like the Wendy's thing, and they had like this really long standing up hug that I'm not gonna lie, I zoned out a little bit because I was so pissed that Renee's leaving.
She initiated that hug, and it took him a good 30 seconds to receive the hug because she was just like, open your arms.
This was a minutes long hug. This was a long ass hug. So eventually Ty and Claudia go to the Circle K room to study the days. Ugh. So we had to watch that for a while.
Well, he doesn't really know them as well as she does.
He knows them, but he's not as quick with them. Like he's definitely going to be at a disadvantage in the like trivia competitions at the end.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
But what do you think the next HOH is going to be? It's probably not going to be trivia. It's probably going to be an endurance.
It could be some sort of endurance for sure.
Yeah.
So we know how that's going to go. But anyway, during the studying, I mean, it depends on what kind of endurance it is.
I mean, like if it's who can sit on the toilet long enough, I mean, Daniel might win.
Damn.
Sorry,
brutal.
I don't know.
Absolutely brutal.
Just having some fun. I mean, there was like zero content here, guys.
True. So
I'm sure Daniel's a fast pooper.
I don't want to think about that. Why are you like this?
I don't know.
So then
I'm bored.
Big Brother announced that the pantry is open and everyone is screaming because that means that they're done with slop.
Like they never had a meal before.
Yeah. So can you imagine if they weren't done with slop and Big Brother just like had restocked the slop? That'd be evil.
And then they're like, oh, foot slop.
Yeah. But they went in the pantry and storage room and they find that Big Brother gave them pizza, wings, wine, gummy bears and whipped cream, brownies, and ice cream, all for Anika's birthday.
Oh, but
so
you
happy
know what
birthday
else they
to
found
Anika.
in the storage room?
What?
the 3 to 4 gallons of pudding that Kuzi had
Oh.
made before she left, and now it's all gross and disgusting.
Yeah.
And they got to put it in that compost bag, which is only like this big, and they got like this
Oh.
much pudding.
That's a lot.
Flush it down the toilet.
Well, Anika did get a crown to wear for her birthday.
Fun.
Happy 29th birthday.
Happy birthday, Anika.
So everyone's chowing down together. Even Renee was there being a good sport. And like, they're all like, oh, Anika, this is such a memorable birthday. Blah, blah, blah.
The pictures of wine were flowing.
Yeah. I feel like another reason that this digital daily was so short is because they don't want us to see the house guests like tipsy. Because I believe after they like ate and cleaned up a little bit, they were planning to go to the HOH room and drink more from like Anika's HOH basket.
Her box of wine?
I don't know. I thought she got some sort of liquor.
Oh, she get some Jack?
I don't know what she got
exactly. She get a handle of Jack?
I don't think so.
Oh.
So
that probably doesn't even come in a handle. That's too much booze.
I don't know.
Or is it 151 proof? Oh, my eye.
If you watch Vanderpump Rules, you know what that is. Yes. But yeah, the house guests are still not sure why they were on slop. So then we also noticed that the screen said live eviction tomorrow, meaning
a day early. A day early.
More than a day.
2 days early?
2 days early.
Wow.
They're getting them out of here. They said, we got to get a move on.
They said, we got a big production number planned for next week. We got to film all the B-rolls.
I mean, I think it's a good idea to move it faster like this anyway, because like, I feel like Final 5 usually drags. Like this last week before the finale week, it does drag. So I'm glad that they're like, just getting it done. So they didn't really comment on that at all. I don't know if they hadn't. I think they had noticed, because how could you not notice that? But I think they must have seen it earlier and had already like talked about it before the daily began.
No way they didn't notice that.
Yeah, I'm sure they already knew. But I'm interested to see how the rest of the week is going to play out digital daily wise. Like, are we still going to get digital dailies even after the eviction? Like, what's the deal?
I don't know. When are they going to end the digital dailies?
That's another thing. Normally, with the live feeds,
it's usually the Saturday before.
The live feeds would end the Saturday before
the finale.
The finale week. I don't know what they're doing with the dailies, because usually it ends after we find out who won the final veto competition. Right. But normally with the dailies, we find out who won the veto on Monday. So is Monday going to be the last one, or are they going to like move everything up? We don't know. We don't know.
When we know, you'll know.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens.
Well, we do have a beautiful super chat from Wendy Will.
Wendy, thank you so much.
You're such a sweetie.
We appreciate that.
We sure do.
All right. Well, that's where we're at. So it's pretty safe to say Renee's leaving today. Very sad to hear it.
Wouldn't it be cool, Matt, if Claudia was giving Ty the wrong info?
It would be, but I don't think she is, unfortunately.
Well, who does everybody want to see win the whole thing now that we're down to this crew?
I know I said Ty would be my second choice, if not Renee, but like, I'm so annoyed.
I'm so annoyed that he didn't honor his deal with Renee that now I want to see Claudia win.
But Claudia just pissed me off during the
Or Anika.
Too. I don't want to see anyone win.
Can we just scrap it here?
Let's just end it now.
Let them divide up the prize amongst themselves.
Yeah.
Or just give it to Zach.
No, ew. Definitely not. No effing way.
No, because that would piss everybody off. I mean, including me.
I don't want to see that. So, but anyway, we'll see you all later for the episode chat.
Oh, thanks, Wendy. It's high, right? Closer to the gods.
Yes, it's very Texas.
Half of the gods.
So
can go and be in a pageant now.
Yes, absolutely. So we'll see you later. And thanks for watching. Until next time.
Much love.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.